They live, we sleep. The alarms going off, beep beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elite.
Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome to our channel if you're new here. My name's Katie, and I'm here to make you question everything that you've ever been taught. Today, we need to discuss some insane things that I have seen online and on other social medias in the past few days. Things such as Michael Jackson warning us about shapeshifters, Terrence Howard exposing that math is an illusion or a lie. We're going to talk about portals, and of course, I have to cover India and Japan's joke and laughable moment of a moon landing. So, before we go any further, let me go ahead and say that this was made strictly for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video should be considered factual. It's our opinions, 100% speculation. We find crazy things and we point them out. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and say that I'm an actress and I'm practicing my movie lines. Hopefully that's good enough. Now let's get into it.
Was Michael Jackson trying to tell us something about shape-shifting? I was a huge Michael Jackson fan, but something doesn't seem right. You'll see what I mean. Watch until the end. You be the judge. At the end of this clip, it's revealed that the black cat is actually Michael Jackson. And in this next clip, you will see him change from green and back again. Next, we'll notice his eyes look like reptilian eyes, not like a zombie or a werewolf. And again in this scene, he'll go from a human back to green. I guess zombies could be any color, but green is just the most noticeable color. Reptilian eyes. Michael Jackson didn't write his own songs. I understand that some people give credit to a higher being for their talents, but watch until the end and listen to what he says.
I'm just a source, I'm just a tunnel, a tube through which they come. I feel somewhere in space they've all been written before. I mean, Billie Jean and Beat It and all those songs have been up there somewhere. It just came through to me. That's how I really feel. So I even though I did it, I just can't always take credit. It's like any great artist, I feel. Leonardo da Vinci, I mean, he's doing it, but it's some other higher force that's making it happen.
Now, in the beginning of that clip, you could just say, well, he's morphing face into face to show that everybody's beautiful and everybody's the same, right? And yes, to be fair, I would totally agree with the beginning part of that clip. Until he turns into the cat turns into him. I don't know. I think he's like trying to hint at shapeshifting. And I don't think that's the first time that Michael Jackson has tried to tell us the truth. I think there's been quite a few times where they tried to tell us the truth, or he tried to tell us the truth. And that's why they had to make him look unreliable and untrustworthy in the ways that they did. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that he was trying to warn us about shapeshifting? Do you think it's just a coincidence in his music videos? You all know how I feel about coincidences, but I would love to hear what you think.
We are going into the golden age. The world is not ending, it's changing for the better. This is the reason why you are seeing so many storms take place on this planet. They are not just storms, it's like a natural detox. In order for the new world to build up, the old world had to collapse. Same reason why all these billionaires are building underground bunkers. They are trying to run and hide from their karma. But when you run and hide from your karma, all it does is chase you even faster. We are not just dealing with pole ships, we are dealing with the end of a certain age. The age of Kali Yuga is now over with. Kali Yuga means the age of darkness. So all this time we was on this planet, we was living in darkness. That's why we couldn't see. But if you pay attention, you are noticing everyone is speaking the truth right now. Now that we are out of the age of darkness, we are in the golden age, or the age of the sun. Meaning we're about to get all of our abundance back to us. This is the same reason why people are seeing these aliens all through Miami. It's not just Miami, it's everywhere, because what was hidden for so long is now coming to the light. It was a time where we needed our third eye to see what was really going on. But the earth frequencies are so high right now, Everyone is about to see what's going on. Even if you close your eyes, you will still see what's going on. This will be a force download with all of us. For 300,000 years, we was mental slaves in this false matrix. Now everything's about to come to light. This obey system, stay sleep, bot is over with. You can call them aliens, demons, fallen angels, whatever. They used a certain technology that made us sleep. We call it a prison, but it's really a prism. Our light has been trapped in a certain frequency for a long time. It's not just chosen people waking up. Everyone will wake up, from the insects to the animals. The age of darkness is over with. The free will they took from us is coming back to us. We had to go through these ages of darkness to understand what the age of light was really about. We are all about to wake up, all of us.
I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about that in the comments. Personally, I think it's very interesting. I do believe that this is the age of awakening and that the frequency and vibration of the planet and of all of society is changing so rapidly that there's nothing the elite can do other than build these bunkers, right? I think, my personal opinion, I think they're building the bunkers to hide from us and to run from what they've done because they know it's only a matter of time before it's done and it's over, right? Also, I think Cat Williams was onto something when he said that all of the nuclear systems and BOMBS, I don't know if I can say that word or not, so BOMBS systems are ran by regular Wi-Fi, and that if the power were to be turned off, you would have pulse, 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 explosions going off all over the world simply because they lost power. That could be another reason why they're building all these bunkers, right? I don't know. My personal opinion. Do you have any thoughts as to why they will be building these bunkers? Please share them with me in the comments. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions. Sometimes I think you guys are closer to the truth than I am. But that's why I love this channel and I love our community because we get to share our ideas and just learn from each other. And I think it is fabulous. I love it. But he's definitely right. We have been asleep as a society for hundreds of years and now everybody is becoming aware and waking up to this shit. And it's happening so fast that even people who didn't think that this would ever be something that they would agree with, they're starting to look into it because they just can't help it. It's like being shoved down your throats almost because everybody is realizing, oh my God, this is crazy. What a beautiful time to be alive. That's all I have to say. What a fucking amazing, wonderful, beautiful time to be alive. Because this, I don't want to learn from the history books. I want to witness it. And I'm so freaking glad and blessed to be able to witness this firsthand. Seriously, that's how I feel. Also, on this topic, I took a poll about a week back on YouTube about whether you watch the news or not, or if you don't watch the news, and if the world were to end today, do you think that society would come together, or do you think that it would be every man for himself, right? And it was really interesting. The people who do not watch the news all said that there would be some chaos, but majority of humans could be trusted and majority of mankind would come together and try to solve the problem, right? But then the subscribers of mine who watch the news still, almost all of them commented and said, nope, it'd be every man for themselves. That told me everything I needed to hear right there. Because the news wants us to not trust each other. So they spread all this negativity and fear and hate so that you're scared and you don't trust your neighbor and you don't turn to them for help, right? But then people who cut the news out and haven't watched it and haven't been listening to all this negativity, they think that, no, humans would come together. There is some hope for humanity and that we would save each other, which is what I believe too. Because when you get on social media and you see all this love and all this truth that's being shared around amongst each other and everybody just wants to truly help each other, wake up and get out of these chains, I think it's a beautiful thing. But then you turn on the news and you'll never see stuff like that. Only negative, oh, this person did that, and all negativity because they don't want you to trust your neighbors. I don't know, something to think about. Now, if you guys by chance did not see that poll the first time I took it and you want to participate in it, please leave your comments below. I would love to hear, do you watch the news? Do you not watch the news? And then if the world were to end today, what do you think would happen? Do you think that humanity would all work together? Do you think that there would be some craziness and then majority of people could be trusted? Do you think it would be every man for himself? Or do you just think who cares? I'm gonna be in my bunker, screw everybody else. I don't care. I would love to know where you guys are at with that and how much the news has impacted your decision. I don't know. I just think it'd be interesting. Anyways, let's get back into the next video.
Because you know how I figured it out? What's 1 times 1?
1 times 1 is 1.
To multiply means to do what? To make more, right?
Yes.
Increase in number,
Yes.
multiply.
Yes.
How can 1 times 1 equaling 1 be part of the multiplication table? It fails to satisfy the term multiply. It doesn't multiply. Does it? What's an action times an action?
You got some weed.
No, I'm asking you. Honestly, I'm asking you. Reason.
What are we doing here?
Reason. I want you to reason.
I don't know.
What's an action times an action? A reaction. Right? Have you
Okay.
ever seen an action times an action without a reaction? Have you? No. Because equanimity is the currency of the universe. There's always an action times an action having a reaction. So how can 1 times 1 equal 1? How can A times B just be A and not B? What happened to conservation
Terrence,
of
these
energy?
are late night conversations.
These are
bro. They are.
This is the beginning of our understanding. It should fit. What kind of calculator you got? What kind of phone you got?
An iPhone?
Okay, go to your calculator.
Whatever the new.
No, go to your
Okay.
calculator. Go to your calculator.
All right. Go to calculator.
Go to your calculator.
Yeah, I
you
got
do
you.
too. You got iPhone?
What are we doing?
I want both of y'all to do 2 separate things. I want to do the same thing to start with. Turn it to the side.
Okay.
All right, now I want you to both hit the number 2. Did the whole calculator show up?
Hit number what?
Hit the number 2.
Number 2.
Go to the square root. It is the second column from the left, 3rd row. It'll have that squiggly
Yeah.
thing.
All right.
You get
1.4.
1.4142135623730955.
Holy
now
crap.
I want you two to do 2 separate things now. 2 separate things. I want you to multiply it by 2, hit times 2, equal, don't you do it.
Okay.
And I want you to hit x to the 3rd. X to the 3rd, it's going to be... the
Times 3?
No, x to the 3rd.
Oh, X. Oh, okay. I see it.
X to the 3rd.
Yeah, I got you. All right. 1.1.
No, you didn't hit x to the 3rd.
Yes, I did.
If you hit x to the 3rd.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
So
I
go
did
back
not.
again.
Okay,
You
so
keep
now
yours where you are.
Yeah, I'm
2,
good.
2
square root,
square root.
and hit x to the 3rd.
All right. 2.82.
2.828, 4271, 2174, 6190. The same value you got
Yeah.
by multiplying it by 2.
Yeah.
And he just cubed it. Divide it by 2 again. Both of y'all. Divide
it by 2.
No, divide by 2. Hit equal. Now, cube it again. Hit x to the 3rd.
Yeah.
You see that loop?
Yeah.
That's saying x cubed is equal to 2x, which is equal to x plus x. That's an unnatural equation. That's a mathematical fallacy. And that's the beginning of your math. That's how I invented tangential flight, because your math, someone programmed that lie in there and lied to you and everyone, and all your fundamentals are off.
So Terrence Howard, you heard him, right? He's showing that math is fake, math is an illusion. But yet these are like the building blocks of our society and what everybody has learned to be factual, and it's not really. Crazy. Because math was always math was always my favorite subject in school, because numbers were numbers and they didn't change based on like what country you were in. I just thought that math was so interesting, right? And it was like with reading or science, it's like, you could kind of get the answer right. But like if you were close but no cigar, it kind of still counted. But with math, it's like it's either 11 or it's not. It's either 12 or it's not. Like you either have it right or you don't, right? And that's why math was personally always my favorite when I was in school. But then to learn about this, it's just crazy. Now's our time to get into India and Japan's moon landing. You guys have no idea how much I wish this was satire, okay? But it's not. It's real life. They're really trying to convince people that they landed on the moon with this Atari-ass video game looking at. Just watch. Just watch.
Is being brought down from 800 meters, and we are nearing and approaching the lunar surface.
जी हाँ, आप अपनी स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं कि हम लैंडर मॉड्यूल.
So that was India's moon landing. And like I said, it's not a video game. It's not satire. That's supposed to be real life. You can tell by them all like, yeah, we did it. We're on the moon. Woo! You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed. Now, let's check out Japan's moon landing.
With the slim lander, Japan has made space history, becoming the 5th nation to execute a soft touchdown on the lunar surface.
You have no idea how much I wish this was satire. But unfortunately, it's not. I didn't think that any moon landing could get worse than the United States', but apparently I was wrong. Again, not satire, not a joke. It is CGI, but apparently it's not supposed to be CGI. They want us to believe that that's real. I can't. Again, you should be ashamed of yourself. And every citizen in your country who is accepting this as like real footage, you're grounded. You're ashamed. You can't tell CGI from real life, and I don't trust you. Seriously, though. Seriously. And now we're going to talk about portals, because this is interesting. Let's get into it.
So does anyone believe in portals and in the possibility of traveling to different worlds or even different dimensions through portals? So did this man really travel to a different point on Earth, or a different planet, or even a different dimension? What do you believe?
Light can't really get through. You're not going to feel anything, you're not going to smell anything until the surface is literally freezing. This portal becomes self-sustaining for like 2 hours. Are you going to go through it? Taking samples of this water. It's unbelievable. It's so warm. It's almost like it's just untainted. You can't see it because the clouds are covering it, but there are 2 suns right off there. One, and there's a lesser sun like right there. I think it's still Earth. It's Earth in a different time, maybe. There it is. Two suns. Crazy. Beautiful.
I don't know what to think of that video. Obviously, I know there's a chance that it could be CGI or just like manipulated, computer manipulation. I know it doesn't have to be real. But personally, I do think that there is a possibility that portals existed. I think there's a lot more going on in this world than we truly even can begin to understand. I don't know. Like I said, some of those looks fake. The one of the portal opening up in the parking garage, to me, it looked very fake. It looked like computer generated, didn't look real. But the one in the sky that looked like it was taken out of a plane window, I don't know about that one. That one looked a little sus. Or the one of the guy in the woods who opened up the portal to the beach and he stepped through it and there was 2 suns. Super sus. I know there's videos all over social media of people recording 2 suns or multiple moons or faces next to the moon or all types of that stuff, right? But I mean, with Secret or Unreal Engine 5 or all of this computer editing software nowadays, you don't really know what's real. It's hard to tell what's real and what's not. So who knows? Love to hear your opinions though, so please leave them in the comments. I do have one more set of videos, and this one I think is the most important. I saved the best for last. So this is going to cover the topic of underground cities, except for this is not just underground military bases or their roads and tunnel systems. This is an actual underground city that they are building for civilians. Yeah. In Hollywood, it's going to be 144 stories under the ground, and their slogan is, "You may never go outside again." Pay attention to the wording there, because it's not you'll never want to go outside again, right? Or you may never want to leave again. No, it's you may never go outside again, because you won't, because you're not allowed to. Once you move in here, you're not allowed to. And then it talks about sustainable living, because we all know that they want to get us on freaking bugs, eating the bugs with their sustainability. Thanks, Gates. Mr. Bill Gates. Anyways. Let's watch the video and talk about it after.
So if LA couldn't get any creepier with all the problems of crime and homeless, I ran into this billboard on this lot. So this is a vacant lot for construction. And it says, live life deeper, 144 stories underground. You may never go outside again. It's so creepy. I'm wanting to know if this is real with this construction site right here. West Hollywood, Beverly Hills adjacent, a controlled access community, 24/7 security, residents only amenities, a new standard of sustainable living, but it's all underground. Live life deeper. The world's first and only completely subterranean residences. Terrifying. I feel like it's a horror movie.
Hi friends! Recently, signs are popping up across LA with these very strange things on them. One says, live deeper than ever. Another says that you'll never want to leave. There's a new series on Apple TV called Silo. Again, live life deeper, all about an underground facility and community. And one of the spookiest parts is it says you may never go outside again. 'Cause you won't. Did you hear they said that there might be lockdowns due to weather soon? Remember this one? That's Ecto-Life. That's probably going to be real too. Creepy ads at construction site promise a real estate development, 144 stories underground, known as silo residences, which by the way is curious because there are actually some underground bases made out of abandoned silos. Oh, the future is alarming.
Like, I don't like that. I'm not comfortable with that at all. I will never move into your 144 underground city, which is monitored and recorded by police 24/7. It says 24/7 surveillance, and only civilians or people who live there are allowed. Residents only. That's what it said. Residents only. 24/7 surveillance. You may never go outside again. They're literally telling you, you may never go outside again. Because remember when you were a kid and you'd raise your hand to, can I go to the bathroom? I don't know, can you? And then your teacher would be like, oh, may I go to the bathroom? Right? You had to like say it verbally correct, right? Or Englishly correct before they would let you go to the bathroom. At least that's how my teacher was, right? It was never, can I go to the bathroom? It's, may I go to the bathroom? Okay, well, pay attention to the wording of that. You may never go outside again. You don't have permission to go outside again. Just how I took it. Let me know how you guys took it, because to me, this is crazy. I don't know. Crazy, crazy. But this brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you guys again for coming to hang out with me. It's a pleasure, as always. I really appreciate your time. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to our channel if you're not already, and hit that little bell icon next to the subscribe button so you get notified whenever we upload videos just like this. And go ahead and smash that like button for your girl, because it really helps out with YouTube's algorithm. So thank you, thank you. And until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!